Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.4 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. On today's episode we will be celebrating Demetrius' birthday. Demetrius does love bean hot pot. Unfortunately for me to have access to that recipe, I need 7 hard points with Gus, so I'm not sure if we are there yet. He also loves rice pudding, which we might have a recipe from Evelyn if we have 7 friendship points with her. Other than that, he shares the love of strawberries with his daughter Muru, and also he loves ice cream. He does like purple mushrooms, but they are far too rare and a really great item for foraging. So if I'll have those, I'm gonna probably not give them to him. So what we are gonna try to do in this episode is potentially get the second upgrade on the second shed, or expand it into the big shed so that we can start filling it in with lots of valuable preserve jars or kegs. Theoretically, what I might try to do is separate the kegs into one shed and separate the preserve jars into the other shed. This way we're gonna have one structure for production of wine and juice, and another one for production of caviar, jelly, and pickled veggies. This way at least we can somehow separate the two. Let's take a look. So next day it will be sunny. And what's the luck like today? Today is a super lucky day, but that does not mean I will most likely go into the Skull Cavern. Okay, we are missing milk for the rice pudding, so I'm gonna make the rice pudding for Demetrius. So let's go take a round or look around the farm and see what's ready for us to pick up. So I'm really hoping that Robin is actually done with her work on the shed and we can put in the order to get it upgraded. This will, however, cost me a lot of money yet again and a lot of resources. So I might be forced to sell a large quantity of items from our shed so that we can basically afford to also purchase some more animals and more supplies. I need to be careful about the damn Starfruit. I cannot understand why some of these are growing faster. Well, the logical explanation is that either the speed row has been planted there correctly, or it's from like the previous harvest. But anyhow, I have realized also on the last episode that we have only like 1 corn seed left in the chest. So after I pick up some of this corn, I'm gonna definitely have to load it into the seed maker so that we have more corn seeds, so that for next year we can try to make more, or theoretically expand the farming during the fall season. Who knows? We'll see how things turns out. I'm gonna grab the blueberries here. I'm gonna be careful not to pick up these spangles. The coffee seems to be ready too, so we have quite the harvest. I do wonder how the lower part of the map is doing. And eventually, once the Starfruit is ready to be picked up, I'm gonna probably put in the cabbage and other crops. And look at that. Wow, you want 2 mega bombs in order to expand your population. Okay, that's actually more doable for me compared to the octopus who is asking for a freaking cup of tea to be brewed for them. So yeah, we can actually unload all of this stuff. We're gonna try to sell as much of what I have in the chest, in the purple chest, that is, to be specific, in order to accumulate some funds, because we are gonna be burning through our money a lot here. So let's pick up whatever row I can and let's load it into the preserve jars to free up the space. And eventually we might try to switch or put the kegs or whatever else into the other shed just to make some space in here. So hops can be stored away, hopefully. Fingers crossed. This can go over here. We need to sell a large quantity of items. So most of the jello, most of the roe, pomegranate wine, peach wine. I can keep the starfruit wine for now. Beer can be sold too, theoretically. And I still need to fill in that stuff over there. What do we have? A large quantity of strawberries. Strawberries, when turned into jello, have a great added value. Really cannot put the damn gold star hops in there, huh? Okay. So we are gonna go sell a lot of this stuff now. I'm still gonna have to run around the farm for a bit in order for me to head to see Robin and such, but this is gonna definitely help us out from the financial point of view. Rest of the silver star corn can be used to be turned into more seeds. The grape starters can be placed here, and as I said, we have only one of those corn seeds left. Also, I need to check from the previous episode if I actually did manage to replant all that wheat after we had 4 rainy days finally during the summer season. It took a really excessive amount of time to be done. 1, 2. Okay, just make sure to not place the bomb outside. The lava eel will continue to grow their population. We're gonna put in the order to get a big shed. Okay, how is the inside of the greenhouse? If you were able to watch the previous episode, you were able to see me get a big harvest of starfruit, and also we did get the second harvest of ancient fruit. So I was able to plant a whole lot of seeds here, because even when I was repopulating my weeds, what I actually got out of one of them was an ancient fruit seed. So I was pleasantly surprised when I saw that. You know what, we have to clear out this area. And of course, as I was afraid, I did not replant all of the wheat. And as I said, the octopus is asking for tea. We're gonna have to fetch those damn wheat seeds. Let's grab what's in these crab pots. I'm eventually thinking about moving them to Leah's home, because I keep forgetting about those 5 down there, so it's kind of pointless to keep them out there. And I'm gonna say hi to all the animals, and once I'm done here, I'll talk to you again. Okay, so this has all been taken care of, which makes me think that I really need to grab some grass starter for my animals. I really don't want to be making this on my own. It's much more convenient for me to go and talk to Pierre in order to obtain that. But our goal is to... Damn it, I forgot that milk for the rice pudding. So I should still have some left. And we are gonna be selling also the artisanal items from here, because why not? Let's sell the base quality stuff for now. We have way too many void chickens or void eggs, so I'm gonna have to do something in regards to those. I still don't know why I keep these common mushrooms down here, so I'm gonna sell those. So we're gonna go and talk to Robin in order to get the upgrade on the shed. It's gonna cost us a lot of resources, or a lot of money too. Let's see. We're gonna put away this. At the end of the day, I can screw around with the wheat seeds. Those are not that important for me right now. This can be placed over here. Fiber can go here. We need the stone and the wood. So let's go cook up the rice pudding. We're gonna give that to the birthday boy. And hopefully I'm gonna be able to fetch some more wood and more stone, because I'm quite sure that most of what I currently have on myself will be utilized in the purchase of upgrading the second shed. And until that shed has been upgraded, I really don't see the use of me trying to fill it up, because it's gonna make it a nightmare. So let's go down here. We're gonna upgrade the second shed. So we're gonna have two big sheds. And let's take a look. Robin, we have really good friendship. Demetrius too. Hopefully this will get us even further. I'm not sure. Yeah, we have just reached 10 points of friendship with a villager. So Linus and Demetrius are my buddies, and I am completely out of stone and rocks. Or stone and rocks. Stone and the wood. That's what I was trying to say. Just ignore that for a second. I know, I keep butchering the English language. Sometimes I surprise even myself with the dumb stuff I tend to say. I'm gonna try to acquire some wood here. This will be important in order for me to be able to create a bigger batch of preserve jars. I think it will be much more easier for me to crank out kegs, because I have like 40 oak resin stored away. So hopefully, fingers crossed. So we have dealt with the birthday boy. I might try my luck at the quarry. Maybe I'm gonna come across some rocks there, or some raw materials. I don't know why I'm trying to type, but okay, let's ignore that happened. There's an emerald here which can be sold. Currently looking at almost anything that can bring me some added value, so I'm gonna even chop down, I think that's an oak. Yep. I'm gonna let these trees grow up. We're gonna take whatever resources we can. I'm gonna go back to the farm. I'm gonna drop off whatever I do not require right now, and I'm gonna try to... Yeah, I have to drop off all of these things. And we still need to go and take a look at the traveling merchant, see what she has in her inventory. Maybe we're gonna come across something of a value. And check the crab pots. Okay, so let's try to do a plan. Traveling merchant, crab pots, planting the wheat, and anything else comes to mind. I can try like crafting preserve jars right now, but that's just gonna chew through our reserves. Damn it, I wanted to go see Pierre for the grass starter, so I'm gonna have to do that on the next day. Luckily for me, I don't have an issue with Pierre being closed at certain times. Thank you, phone, for the notification. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so more stuff has been done. Let's see, I think we do have roe. Yeah, please don't eat the raw fish eggs. I'm quite sure it's not what I'm looking for right now. We're gonna load in apricots and peaches because those are the most valuable, so the wine from them will be most valuable too. What else? Lava roe can be sold too, meat can be sold too. Can I store any of this here? Apparently no, so the roe will stay here. And also this is gonna be super convenient because if we keep the preserve jars in one shed and the kegs in the second shed, I should not run into the issue of trying to manage the inventory. It's gonna be much easier for me to keep some of these things in only one of the chests compared to like keeping them at two places. Although pumpkins and melons can be turned into both pickled and wines or juices, so we're gonna separate those. But starfruit, we are gonna also potentially separate those into creating both wine and both jelly. So yeah. I have those grapes, so what I'm gonna do with those is load them into these. We still have to wait until the next week in order to get our hands on the tea, which is currently being grown inside of the greenhouse. This is gonna take a while still. We're gonna redo the whole thing with the artisanal items from the animal produce. Or animal products, not produce. So let's see, we have 1 milk, we have 3 truffles, and we have stupid amount of void chickens. Or void eggs. Why do I keep calling them void chickens? I don't know. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of void mayo. The truffle oil will definitely help me out. Okay, traveling merchant. Let's go see her because... Ah, man, 7 p.m. I don't think I'm gonna make it. She might be close by the time I get to her. It's now taking more and more time for me to just check on the basic stuff that is happening just around my farm. It was much more easier before when I did not have so many things. Looks like she will be still opened. Bruschetta, no. Tulip, no. Potato, no. Flounder, no. Wheat, no. No. Rare seed, yes please. We're gonna chop down some trees here. Demolish the local flora once again. Might fetch some hardwood since we are here. Maybe there's gonna be something of a value in these secret woods. Haven't been here in a while. I'm gonna grab the slimes just for the purpose of making more of the oil extractors or oil makers. Because we require like 50 slime in order to make one of them. And because truffles are a thing which I do enjoy to have around the farm, it's not the worst thing to invest into. So a few slime balls might not affect me so negatively. Thank you for the slime. Anyone else willing to volunteer as tribute? Apparently no. Okay, so we still have 30 crab pots to deal with. I do have some space left in my inventory, so let's go take a look by Leah's house. And let's go take a look at the beach too. I'm gonna take the trees with me. Can't never have enough wood based on the plans on the expansion of what I'm planning once the big shed will be constructed. Now, unfortunately, because it takes 2 days, it's gonna take till the next episode till we can see the shed being upgraded. Marnie, we can't. If word got out, it could undermine my position of authority in the town. Seriously? Why would dating anyone in the town where you live undermine your authority? Where else are you supposed to meet people? You know, this is why one of the viewers actually said that Marnie should ditch Lewis for Marlon. I am starting to agree with her. You care too much about your job, Lewis. There are other things to life, you know. But yes, I understand. I'll guess we'll have to keep us a secret. Man, I'm such an ass if I keep listening to other people's conversation like this. James, you overheard everything, didn't you? Yes, but I'll keep it a secret. Thank you, James. I won't forget this. Yeah, maybe you're gonna share some of that gold statue behind your house with me, huh? Why were you hiding there anyway? Yeah, now I'm gonna run away. Lovely. Really lovely. Actually, one of the secret notes which we have found refers specifically to Marnie and Lewis. We go take a look at them. I'm not really sure which one it is, but it's a doozy. So if we go specifically at this time by the bridge which leads to the beach, we might come across the two lovebirds who are sneaking around, making out in the bushes like a bunch of horny teenagers or something. So yeah, fun stuff. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna stick around for that. We might see. I might try to maybe fish or something based on how much free space I will have left in my backpack. And I totally screwed up because I totally forgot about the damn fish or crab pots which are by Leah's home. And I can tell that just by looking at the stuff which I have in my backpack. So good job, Max. You are truly the master of not your professional walkthroughs. God damn it, I sometimes really get mad at myself for forgetting to do stuff. Okay, so forageables, mixed seeds, I don't really need those. Anything of value over here, sea urchin, and also let's ditch these two things. I'm gonna have to go to the farm to sell everything. And then I'm gonna have to go back to Leah's home to grab whatever's left at those crab pots. What time is it? So it looks like 12:40. Or 12 something, so it's this bush specifically. We might come back for that. I don't know why I did not take the mine carts, but I'm hooked on caffeine, so I kind of want to do the run. You know, feel the burn in the legs from so much cardio. And yes, I do realize that I can theoretically get a horse, but I did not make the layout for the farm to account for the stables. So on this playthrough, I will most likely not have a stable for a horse. Other than that, I don't see an issue of having the stables. They are truly amazing, and the fact that the horse will return to whatever location he is supposed to, or is left where you leave him to be and waits for you until you return back or something, that is truly amazing. But yeah, we'll see how things turns out, okay? Oh man, why do I keep Dish of the Sea in here? I should put this into like one of the chests or something. Okay, we still have Mushroom Cave to deal with. Not really sure if I'm gonna make it to that bush on time. But I would at least love to try and get to the crab pots by Leah's home. We have still a lot of time on the coffee. Theoretically, if I'm fast enough, we just might be able to pull this off. Barney is, however, walking home. Let's see if we can squeeze in both the bush and both the crab pots. So a decent deal overall. Both Shane and Marnie are running home. Whew, this is gonna be a tricky one. Come on. Come on. Coffee is still kicking. Aha! So, despite the fact that we already saw Marnie go home, she somehow miraculously teleported herself back into the village to make out with Lewis in the bushes. So, there goes the secret note. Number 21. And I really do wonder who was creepy enough to make that note. Which should theoretically mean that the other people from the village will know about their relationship, so they should stop trying to hide it and just go forward with it and be happy. Okay, let's take a look at how much big money are we gonna earn. Okay, great. 120,000 just out of the farming. A lot of money for pale ale, a lot of money for caviar. Strawberry jelly is always nice. Orange jelly too. Deck mayonnaise has earned us some money too. Truffle oil. Lava eel roe. Awesome. Beer as well. Overall pretty damn epic yield. We're gonna be able to go and purchase the grass starter from Pierre, and I would like to get at least like 2 more pigs for the farm from Marnie. And if it's Saturday, that should mean that she should be at the farm. She should not be somewhere else. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to interact with them. On the next episode, when we will have the big shed, also Dwarf will be celebrating his birthday, so that's something to look forward to. We're gonna try to give him something to make him happy, although since I still do not possess the damn Dwarf scrolls, it's gonna be impossible to probably understand what he's trying to tell me. Let's take a look at the weather. So it's gonna be sunny. I totally forgot to deal with the wheat, but I think I was able to squeeze in plenty of stuff to make up for it. And it's time for another print screen or a camera snapshot. We're gonna try to post it in here in the post editing. to see how it looks, especially with this much starfruit. And because we have this much starfruit, and I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing, so there might have been a cut in the music too, so I do apologize for that. Hello James, this item was collecting dust in the tool shed. I figured you might be able to use it, Kent. You're trying to tell me that in the back of your blacksmith shop you are keeping a freaking mega bomb? That is the coolest thing ever. But thank you for the explosives. They can be always used in the exploratory runs. Okay, so what to do? We have a lot of starfruit here which needs to be gathered. So I'm thinking in its place I'm gonna actually start planting. The red cabbage might be the thing to go because we have only 8 days left of the summer season. And it takes 10 days for red cabbage to reach full maturity. And with the use of the deluxe speed grow, it's reduced by 2 days. So that would be exactly 8 days. So that should mean that by the 28th, we should have the harvest ready for us to collect. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to get more harvests of starfruit outside, which is sad. But I really do hope that you were enjoying the summer season along with me as I play through the game. Okay, let's pick up the hops. Do wonder how many coffee beans will I be able to pick up too? A lot. And I do wonder what's done growing in the southern section of the farm as well. I would actually love to see the big shed on this episode, but it'll take time. So what should I do is get the grass starter, plant the crops, purchase some pigs, and just see how things turn out. I'm gonna start turning the starfruit into starfruit seeds. Okay, the starfruit is also ready to be picked up. I'm gonna collect the row because if we are gonna go into the shed, please, I'm gonna drop it all off at the same time. We need to fill this in. Thankfully, it's not raining, so it's still gonna reach the maturity at the same time. Where did that dog go? And how did you guys get out? Okay, so I left the doors open. So it's my fault. But okay. At least you're gonna feed yourself over there. I'm gonna pick up all these other crops and I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, so this has all been collected now. Now the question is if I should start knocking out the preserve jars out of here. And if I will do so, I will start to free up some space for more kegs because I'm already starting to get into this part of the big shed, so I might keep the first shed for kegs exclusively. And then we are gonna have the second shed for production of... Please stop interacting with the damn box. And the second shed will be exclusively for having only the kegs, or the preserve jars, sorry. Just trying to do way too many things, or think of way too many things at the same time, so I do apologize. But that's the thing, I'm always trying to cram in each episode as much content as possible. This way I can ensure that the episodes are enjoyable. So we have picked up 23 preserve jars. We're going to be able to squeeze in a lot of kegs. We're going to put in the Starfruit. We're going to put in the coffee. We're going to put in blueberries, which are going to be moved eventually to the greener pastures. Rest of the stuff will be turned either into seeds or other stuff. Since I have the Starfruit ready, how about we just go ahead. I'm not gonna turn all of it, however, into Starfruit wine, just due to the fact that we still need to turn it into more seeds. Let's go with wheat. We're gonna get a mixture of beer and a mixture of pale ale. Just make sure that I won't try to pickle any of the wheat. That's just not the best thing to do, trust me. Robin is probably working inside, so we're gonna wait here. And yeah, so far so good. Did not get any damn mixed seeds here. I'm gonna let the animals do their thing. I'm gonna go and fetch the grass starter. I'm gonna go and fetch 2 pigs too. I have only limited window of opportunity to fulfill these tasks because the shops close or the people or the NPCs move around the village. Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private property. Sam! Sorry, sir. The youth these days, sometimes I wonder if this town isn't doomed. Why do I keep stalking people in the bushes? I'm the creepiest guy of this village. Theoretically fits with my own personality, although I don't tend to stick around in bushes watching other people. You saw what happened, James. What do you have to say about this? You're right, sir. Sam should respect private property. Don't blame Sam. There's nowhere else for him to ride. There's no victory in this. There should be like a middle ground or something. I don't know if there's possibility for me to build some U-ramp or something for Sam so that he can be the next Tony Hawk, the pro skater. But yeah, let's respect the others' property. Fine. I just won't ride my skateboard ever again. Happy? You're being difficult, Sam. I have no problem with you riding around town. Just try not to cause any damage. It's that simple. Got it? Yes, sir. Did you see that trick, though? That was rad. It's impossible to please everyone. 3 pufferfish. Yeah, no, thank you, Billy. Let's go grab the... Gonna need these even for the fall season. Shut up. And let's grab some cabbage. And this is what I came here for primarily, so let's grab at least like 200 of these. Or 250. It's gonna last me for a while. I wanna first go and get the 2 pigs for Marnie, so let's go do that, and then I can deal with the crab pods, or those I can leave at the end of the day. I still need to make sure that I plant the crops so that we get those red cabbages nice and ready. So let's get some bacons in. I don't even know how many do we have. I think we have like 3 of them. Can I go like bacon 4? And we're gonna go for bacon 5. I hope I don't have 2 bacon 4s. That would be just bad. So bacon 5. And do I want... Let's go with 6 bacons. Bacon 6. Unfortunately, it takes like 10 or somewhat days for the pigs to reach full maturity. So it will take us until the full season, till they are fully grown and are able to look for truffles. Also, I'm going to be terrified of the fact that the pigs are out of the part of the enclosure or cage where finding the truffles is just going to be a nightmare. Thinking maybe a goat or 2, or maybe a cow or 2. Let's go with Prino, and we'll get 1 more cow. Or maybe no. Yeah, sure, let's go with cow. Okay. And I'm not really sure how much did I manage to fill in the barn in the animal population. I do know that once I upgrade the second coop to its deluxe version, I will still have to allow some space or room for the dinosaurs. So currently we still have 1 in the incubation, and we have 1 more dinosaur egg in one of the chests. So that will be the second dinosaur, which will be put into the incubator. Really hoping that the damn truffles will not be all over the damn place. Really glad that they at least have something to eat. Stop trying to eat the damn starfruit, man. Buddy, walk away. I can never interact with the tiles if you are sitting there. Go play somewhere else. We need to put their deluxe speed grow, so I'm gonna leave that tile alone. Looks like the deluxe speed grow is everywhere else. Okay, do hope I have more cabbage seeds. I do. Let's try just planting the seeds and not picking the tulips. Thank you. Oh man, we still have stuff to plant down there. What other summer seeds do I possess? That's a solid question, actually. This takes too damn long. Tomatoes are a waste to be planted. Damn it, I should have picked up some radish or something. Oh, I'm gonna probably pick up the corn. Don't see the point in planting the mixed seeds, because we might get corn and other crops in the mixed seeds during the summer season, and then I'm just gonna have to get rid of that thing. So, damn it, I wish I would have thought about this thing when I went to talk to Pierre. I'm such a dumbass sometimes. Not sometimes, usually most of the time. Okay, let's grab the last remaining cabbage seeds that I do possess. Let's see, if we were to plant this in here. And the cabbage will be dealt with. This is all gonna grow. We're gonna get a few more harvests out here, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, more of the preserve jars are ready to be picked up. Which makes me think I should start thinking about making some of those damn kegs, huh? 26 of them. Now, one thing which I can theoretically do is like put down the preserve jars at least here and make them start making something. But I have to put the chests over here too, so that'll still take some time to fully manage. Hold on, is there something which I can drop off? Let's sell the pale ale. I mean, after all, I did spend a whole lot of money on animals. God, I'm gonna hate looking for the truffles. I just know it. Let's get rid of most of the junk in the inventory. Still have Starfruit to be turned into more seeds. We need to take a look. Damn it! Why do you keep giving me mixed seeds out of Starfruits? So not cool. Okay, inside here, what can we have? So coffee, that is good. Don't worry, during the fall season and the winter season, we're gonna burn through the coffee reserves. And also, we're gonna keep some of the coffee beans for year 3. Although, due to the fact that 1.4 version has been announced, I'm not really sure how I will try to manage to cover the game. I don't know what will be the updates, of course. The developer of the game is keeping everything hush-hush, so you might be surprised. I have covered Stardew Valley here on the channel ever since the 1.3 version, so I was able to cover, unfortunately, only year 1 from spring till the end of the summer season. But since this is like episode 80 something or whatever, for year 2, we are gonna definitely get much further this time. Who knows if 1.4 version would introduce like a new map or something. We might try a brand new start. Who knows? Who knows? Once again, I'll deal with the animals here and I'll talk to you once I'm done. Okay, so now we at least know that there are gonna be 9 animals living in the second barn, so we still have room for more animals. Which animals those will be, I still don't know at this point. So consider subscribing to the channel for more Stardew Valley content. Also, if you did enjoy the episode, please consider giving it a like. This way, more viewers might come across my content. As I publish content on a weekly basis, if you will consider subscribing, you will have always something fun to watch. I do playthroughs, I do discussions, I do early in-game reviews if I come across a title which I do enjoy. I do also some tips and tricks videos if I manage to come across anything which I consider being worth your time. And yeah, that'll be most likely it. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching. I really do hope you did enjoy the episode, and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go, take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to